Hey everybody, I'm Mike.
And I'm Janet.
And welcome to our channel, Mike's Philippine Retirement. Now let's get to today's video. Hey everybody, today we're going to talk to Rick. He came from the US. He's engaged. He came to visit Dumaguete for a few weeks or months. Let's find out about his journey here. Hey Rick.
Hello.
Welcome to the channel.
Good to be here.
So you came from the States. Whereabouts did you come from?
I came from North Carolina, but I'm from Texas originally.
Texas. You can tell in his accent he's a Texas boy. So you came here. A lot of people come to the Philippines. They come for cost of living, to enjoy the climate, or the girls. What was your reason?
I came here mainly just to enjoy my life. I've worked many years now. I'm 65 now. I'm 66, and I've worked so many years. I said it's time for me to enjoy my life for myself and not for somebody else. I was just tired of it, to be honest.
So enjoy your retirement. That's a great reason to come here, guys. You know, you've worked your whole life, put money away in Social Security and your pension, whatever you did, and now it's time to kick back and enjoy life for yourself. Did you come straight to Dumaguete, or when you came to the Philippines, where did you stop first?
No, I'd met my fiance online, and I ended up flying into Cebu and went and met her. She met me, that is, at the airport. And after we tried to find a place over around Carcar, where she's from, we ended up in Dumaguete because I said I know there's a lot of expats there. I can learn a lot there, so that's why I came here.
Have you noticed the big difference between Dumaguete and Carcar?
Here there's a lot more expats, and I was just mentioning it to her just yesterday that it's kind of sad that over in Carcar there's not really any city, you might say, not any downtown. Where Dumaguete, you know where downtown is, and which makes it a lot easier. Where in Carcar, it's spread out everywhere. I mean, it's just the way it is, because Carcar's probably an hour and a half, 2 hours south of Cebu, and it's just a branch of Cebu traffic.
A lot of traffic, large population base there. Well, since you've been in Dumaguete, you rented a house or an apartment or a hotel?
We rented a house, and I ended up buying a few things for the house, like a washing machine, and just to make it easier on my fiance. And also I bought a new stove, and now we're having to move all that back because we're fixing to be moving back to Carcar.
Well, whenever you move into some place, you're always going to want to have some comforts. Everybody has a different needs. If it's a coffee pot, a mattress, or a stove. And since you had your beautiful fiance with you, what's your fiance's name?
Lydia.
Lydia. Now, Lydia's been with you the whole time here in Dumaguete?
Yes, she's been with me from the day I got here. I met her in November the 13th, and I landed here on the 11th of December.
Yeah. So now, we're friends. You know, Rick's been to our house, we've been to his house, watched the Super Bowl at his place. How long have you totally been here? About 2 months, 3 months?
I was just talking to her just a minute ago that I think it's going to be 9 more days, and it'll be exactly 3 months.
3 months. And now you're going back to Carcar. What's drawing you back to Carcar?
Tell you the truth, when I'm here, I'm always in town. We are. If we're in town, we're going to be spending money. And I decided, no, that's not what I want to do. And I'm going to go back up to Carcar and go up on the mountain where Mom and Dad has a house that it's totally ours. Whatever we want to do with it, we just got to do the upkeep on it. And I'm going to do the same thing I would have done if I stayed in the United States. I'd have went back to Texas. I'd have got a little place from a buddy of mine, and I'd have just raised chickens and pigs and goats, rabbits, whatever I want to. Just mainly just eat what I can from what I'm growing.
So you're going to sort of like self-support yourself. You're going to have a garden.
Right.
You're going to grow, raise animals and that.
Right. And that's what I grew up doing when I was a kid, and until I was 29 when I went in construction and everything. I mean, I grew up on a farm, so I know pretty well how to do it. It's just going to be a little different here. So
your retirement, you found a beautiful woman. She's behind the camera with Janet, and we'll get a look at her later. She seems so nice. Lydia's just a breath of fresh air of the people you talk to here. She's just such a pleasant, nice girl. And you're going back to Carcar, her family's property, but it's her property and yours now. And you're going to live the life you've always wanted to live instead of the hustle and bustle of working, and enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Well, yes, and one thing about coming here, I retired in April 29th this past year. And from then till September, October, man, my life was just speeding by. And I said, man, I've worked so long and so hard to get to retirement, and it took forever to get to retirement. Now my retirement's just speeding away and just passing me by. And I said, I can't do this.
Yeah.
And since I come to the Philippines, it seems like I've known her for years. It seems like I've been here for years, and everything slowed down. And I think that's a lot because the fact is everything is slower pace here. You don't have that rat race like you do in the United States where everything is just hopping fast as you can go. And now I'm not working, so I don't have to worry about that.
Retirement is a great thing once you reach that point in your life. Now, since you've been in the Philippines, have you noticed the cost of living difference to back in the States? When you were working, I think you were in some bigger cities.
Oh,
The
yeah.
cost of living is much higher. But like rural Texas, do you compare it to that?
It's to tell you the truth, it's about the same. And actually, where I'm from is really rural in Central Texas, and everything's probably about as cheap there. The only problem you got is if you want to go to the grocery store, you got to drive 25 miles to go to the grocery store. If you want to go to eat out, there's maybe one place in town, and anywhere you can going to do anything, you have to drive 15, 20 miles. So here it's just the prices are not a whole lot different than they are out in the rural part of Texas.
So when you go back to Carcar, have you solved all your issues coming here? Like the phone, people say registering your phone's a headache, banking. I know there's always little problems when you first start, but are you sort of settling in and getting comfortable with the methods?
Yeah, it's I've got so many phones, it's unbelievable. I got 3 phones, and I'm fixing to start killing some of them because they're killing me. I've still got my T-Mobile and I still got my AT&T, but I really don't need them. And I'm using my phone from the Philippines. It's not that big a deal registering. So far, the bank, I'll be honest, it's easy working with the bank because I just go on Remitly, and anytime I want money, I just transfer money to her bank account because she's got a bank account here in the Philippines, which probably this next Monday after I move back to Carcar tomorrow, I'm probably going to open up my own bank account. But it's so easy transferring money, and it's not really that expensive, to be honest.
So it's one of those things everybody should know how to do before you get here. And once you've done it a couple times, it's just, I find it to be a piece of cake. One of the easiest things you can do.
But one thing I will say, anytime you come here, make sure you have all your bank stuff set up. And also, like myself, I've got a guy that's a power of attorney. He's one of my best friends. I've known him since we were little bitty kids. And anytime I need any help, he's going to take care of taking care of my income tax and everything. And he can sign my paperwork just like I can. So I told him just do that if he needs to. It doesn't bother me because he's my best friend and I trust him with my life. So just, you need to always have everything lined up. If you got divorce papers, bring them with you or whatever, because they ask you for everything here. I will have to say that. Even if you're going to get married, you got to prove that you've not ever been married to a Filipino. So that's about it.
So when you come here, guys, you got to just take care of your business. Have your banks set up, have your credit cards. Let everybody know that you're coming here. Let everybody know you're going to be on a vacation in the Philippines. Rick's got a friend that he can count on, somebody he can call that will take care of anything that he forgot to do, or if something has to be done in person. Have somebody with a power of attorney are all good things. Just think about a problem you might have when you're not in the U.S. and you got to take care of it. You need somebody back there that will help you. or you have to rely on the mail system here, and that could take a long time. Of all the things that you've seen here in Dumaguete and in Carcar, what is your favorite? What has been the most rewarding experience, other than meeting your girlfriend, of course, your fiance?
Well,
Of being here.
I tell you what, the people here. I mean, I've had a couple of little incidents where I might have just misstepped and laid my bike over on the ground on the pavement, and I'll tell you what, guy just run up there and snatch both of us up. People are so friendly here. I mean, you can't keep them loving them. I mean, they're so nice, so sweet. And I, to be honest, have not seen an ugly woman yet here. They're all beautiful. They've got all seem to have beautiful hearts, and the guys are the same way. And I even tell the guys, you don't know how lucky you are to have such beautiful women that will treat you the way they do. And I love the Philippines. I mean, it's just, there's things that you don't like, but there's things you don't like in the United States or Germany or Australia. I mean, you're going to have that anywhere. But most parts, I love it here. But be prepared to have a slowed down life, because I'll tell you, it does slow down. I love it.
When you got here and you came into the airport the first time, and you went through immigration and customs, were there any issues?
I didn't have any issues until I got, and to be honest, I didn't have any issues until I went through the doors going outside, and I looked and I saw my fiance, and I said, "Oh Lord, I made the right move coming to the Philippines, and I forgot to get my money exchanged. So I had to go right back through this lady that I had to put all my money, everything I had in a X-ray machine, send it through, and go back in there and get my money. That's the only thing I had any problems with. But I will tell you, the lines are long when you're going through the long lines in immigration. But besides that, nah, it wasn't bad.
Not at all. And the money exchanging with your U.S. money, you brought some U.S. money here with you. Have you found that to be hard to do or easy?
No.
No?
When I came, I brought a lot of money. I probably brought $9,500 because I was trying to stay below the 10,000. And I had a secure bag that locked and everything, and I did not ever let my backpack leave my side. Even in that plane, I told the stewardess to make sure I can see that bag, because I was not letting go of that bag. And money exchange here, as long as your girlfriend's got an account, you can go in with her. You can take your money in there, and she can fill out everything. They make you write down every serial number, and we always done that actually before we left the house. That way it would already be done.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you're just sitting there doing that. But it's easy.
Now you met her online. Was it a dating site or Facebook?
Filipino Cupid.
Filipino Cupid.
There's several good sites. I like dating Asian. I like Filipino Cupid, and it happens to be that I will say one of the hardest things I ever done was narrow it down to one girl. There are so many beautiful, sweet ladies, and I finally just had to keep changing my age limit up until finally I found somebody that was close to 40 years old, which she is 40, that didn't have any kids and didn't want any kids, and that's what my priorities were. And that turned out to be great.
Now, a lot of guys, they complain, all scammers online and all that. What made you decide that Lydia was the girl for you? I mean, was there one thing she did, or was just the general conversations you had that you were able to sum it up?
Well, general conversations, and also the fact is that after about 4 days, I felt like I'd known her for years. And to this day, I still do. And she is always trying to take care of me, always asking if I take my medicine. Sometimes she asks too many times if I take my medicine. And I even rethink myself, did I take my medicine?
I hear that, brother.
And she's just exactly what I was looking for. And her mom and dad, I love them if it's my own mom and dad. And they are so sweet. I would give them anything if they spoke English and also understood English, which they don't. Her brothers and sisters do, but mom and pop don't, and I wish they did, because we are actually going to be in business together, even though I'm just going to do it because I enjoy raising hogs. But I'm going to help him out so we can start raising some hogs up there.
So I want to introduce you to Lydia. Lydia, come here. Do you have to come? So guys, this is Lydia. This is the main reason Rick came to the Philippines. She's been a friend of our family now since we've met her. Her and Janet are very close.
Yes.
When you find the right girl, when you find a sweetheart that's going to take care of you, and you're going to take care of her, and you have a partnership, a relationship, and a love affair together, it makes coming to the Philippines great. I'm not telling you to find that girl online. I'm not telling you to find her in person. But the day that you find her, your life in the Philippines is going to be great. And you're going to enjoy your life. I'm going to call it a stop to this interview now. Been going on a little bit. I want to thank Rick again for coming on.
Thanks.
Lydia.
Hello.
Oh, I'm going to miss you when you go to Carcar.
Thank you.
Janet,
What?
come and say goodbye.
Yeah.
She's been holding the camera. It's been so windy lately. Yeah.
Oh my
she's
God, how
here.
can it?
All right, guys. Hope you liked this interview. Thanks for watching. And until next time, like and subscribe.
Bye guys.
Bye.
I will take a picture.
There you go. I cut it down short when you came in. So shy, the girl.